While that ruins a portion of the shock, Hyundai has now uncovered more unambiguous insights regarding the new, fiercely styled medium-size SUV. Not exclusively is the fifth-age Saint Nick Fe greater than its ancestor in pretty much every manner, except it presents new elements, including US models recapturing a third column of seats, greater and bolder than previously. On the off chance that it wasn't actually called the Saint Nick Fe, nobody would know the Minecraft-looking ute found in these photographs has any connection to the active age, which appeared for the 2019 model year and got a facelift for 2021. To more readily guarantee that spectators will perceive the new Saint Nick Fe is, as a matter of fact, a Hyundai, the organization consolidates H-formed front and back lighting components that total the right-in-front-of-you design. Compared with the past Santa Claus Fe, the 2024 rendition develops front to back, all over and between its axles. It presently gauges 190.2 inches long, which is 1.8 inches more than previously. That is still about a half-foot more limited than the three-column Hyundai Palisade. However, the distance between the Saint Nick Fe's axles has been reached out by 1.9 inches. Its 110.8-inch wheelbase presently gives more traveler space, explicitly for the third line. Already, the active age that was sold in different business sectors offered the additional column. Yet those sold on our shores were just presented with 2 rows. While the new Saint Nick Fe is similarly basically as wide as in the past, it's currently between about an inch or 2 taller, not including the conspicuous rooftop rails that are accessible. Dissimilar to previously, it's currently accessible with Goliath 21-inch wheels. Already 20s were the biggest set. Hyundai likewise says there's more space for pulling individual stuff, with freight space behind the far back line developing by a couple of 3D squares to 15 cubic feet. A bigger liftgate opening should make moving things in and out more straightforward. A more open idea inside. At the point when individuals move into the overhauled Saint Nick Fe, it's conceivable they'll mistake it for a land wanderer. That probably won't fulfill land meanderer proprietors, however, it'll probably speak to every other person. We think the new dashboard plan, with its upstanding design and inconspicuous H-molded components, looks attractive. We likewise value the new section-mounted shifter and the incorporation of actual handles for the sound framework, as well as some central air controls, which sandwich a 6.6-inch contact panel. The run's highlight is the single bended board that houses double 12.3-inch screens, one for the check group and the other for the infotainment framework. The guiding wheel looks upscale as well, and it might have effortlessly been pulled straightforwardly from a protector. The mid-control area is promoted as being open for those in the front seats and the subsequent line, and it includes a couple of remote charging cushions over an emptied-out segment. Other extraordinary elements, remember a plate for top of the glove box that disinfects little things, utilizing bright light. Front seat travelers hoping to kick their feet up can send ottomans, despite the fact that it's indistinct on the off chance that they're standard or discretionary. The second column chief's seats are accessible with power changes, and the third line can be leaned back up to 10 degrees. Hyundai says second and third line travelers have more space to loosen up, with legroom comparing 42.3 and 30 inches separately. Contrasted and active three-column models, that is an increment of 2.7 creeps in the far secondary lounges. The 2024 Saint Nick Fe has a large group of driver help innovation that reaches from robotized crisis slowing down, programmed high radiates, vulnerable side observing, and path keeping help to semi-independent drive modes. Alongside security includes that lock the entryways so individuals don't unintentionally step into traffic. There's another driver consideration screen and a radar-based suggestion to really take a look at the back seats, powertrains, and evaluating. The Saint Nick Fe's powertrain choices aren't so drastically unique as its appearance. They're basically unaltered, as a matter of fact. While the base 2.5-liter four-chamber will never again be presented in North America, the 2.5-liter Super 4 continues with 277 drive and 301 pound-feet of force. It again coordinates with an 8-speed double-grip program transmission and front or all-wheel drive. The module half-breed powertrain likewise loses its U.S. citizenship. Yet the crossover variation, a turbocharged 1.6-liter four-pot matched with an electric engine, continues. The arrangement incorporates a 6-speed programmed and all-wheel drive and is supposed to make a similar 226 strength joined. We'll need to hold back to figure out efficiency gauges, however, as those figures presently can't seem to be insured by the EPA. Hyundai says the 2024 St. Nick Fay will arrive at U.S. showrooms at some point in the main portion of the following year. While the organization hasn't yet delivered estimating, we expect the section-level model will begin just shy of $40K now that the crossover powertrain seems, by all accounts, to be the standard arrangement. The mightier 2.5-liter Super 4 matched with the top-spec calligraphy model will probably put the St. Nick Fay's sticker price in the neighborhood of $50,000.